good. Hey, nice to meet you.
Stevie.
You can tell it bigger side. Bigger side. You staying your camera? I'll record.
Yours on, Marty?
That's
Crash, is he?
I was just going to say, I'll just give a quick, very quick call, but I
Yeah,
can
he
record
was.
for it anyway. So. You might just duck upstairs, I can see
Crash, is he here, is he?
he's here chatting away with Phil, so pretty much so. I think he's just upstairs. No one's going to press much.
I've just got to go and file a lunch update.
Okay, well, you keep an eye on the board as you ask. Hello, mate. Are you walking into our media conference, or are you going to? I'll send you on it. Okay. Okay. Good as gold, mate. That's all. Okay. See you, mate. All done. See you. Bye. Right. Sorry to hold you up. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone happy to roll? Yeah. You good? You're good, Liam? Yeah. Katie, you go first.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess looking forward to the season, they've got so much experience in T20. How do you think that you can help Pete go to the next level?
That's a tough question. I think, obviously got a wealth of experience and knowledge in the T20 game, and having spoken to some of the coaches today, they just want me to come and enjoy myself and try and impart some of my knowledge onto the younger boys. But they do have some experience back, with Renner's coming back as well, and me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting stuck in and meeting the boys later on today.
Was that the first meeting? Your first meeting with them?
Yeah, I only arrived yesterday, so they just let me do what I needed to do yesterday to settle in, and come into sort of headquarters today and meet up with all the staff, and then I'll see the boys later on today.
Oh, so first impressions.
Good, yeah. Don't know about the colour. I'll leave that to everybody else, but I enjoy it. It's it's cool. It's always nice to get a new kit. My boy Connor's is fizzed up for his shirt as well, so yeah, it's cool.
Right answer.
What about obviously Chris Lynn's left the Heat. He's been a blue chip player for the franchise for such a long time. You would have watched him play. You're coming in, and what have you made of Lynn? What Lynn's offered to the Heat, and how do you see you maybe replicating that?
Yeah, if I can have half of Linny's runs at the Gabba, that'll be awesome. He's been exceptional for the Heat for a long period of time. A really good friend of mine, played with him around the world and against him, and top cricketer. So I wish him all the best at the strikers, but not too much success actually. So he'll go well down there, and hopefully I can, like you said, put some runs on the board, and if I can have half a sort of his runs, then I'll be pretty happy.
You've got such great experience playing T20 cricket, mate. Like, there's not too many scenarios you haven't seen. Did you still think you've got another level to go to, more to give? You're always improving, I guess.
Yeah, I think obviously now it's obviously I've played a lot of cricket, moving more into that sort of leadership role as well. I'm not saying I'm a skipper or anything, but you come into new environments and try and you can't always promise runs. It'd be nice to come in and say, oh, he has 400 runs and then that's it. But you can't always promise runs. It's the outcome. So for me, it's trusting the process, the plan, and coming into a new environment and trying to offer as much as I can to the players around me.
There's a bit of a liaison about the start between you and Sam Billings. Obviously, he's coming to the Heat, and then you're both going across to play for the Desert Vipers later. But what about playing with Billings? That must excite you.
Yeah, Bilbo obviously last year had a wonderful time with the Thunder. Scored a lot of runs against us at Perth too. Hopefully he can continue that. He's obviously a great leader, obviously behind the stumps too. Whether he'll be taking the gloves or running around on the field, he'll be doing his best. And him batting in the middle order against the spin is priceless. You can't put a price on that. So yeah, looking forward to getting to know Bilbo even more. I've played against him a lot. Haven't played in the same team with him. So yeah, looking forward to forming that relationship.
And then you go and play in a new international league in the United Arab Emirates. I mean, I know the Heat's the main item on your agenda and what you're here for now. But I mean, Billings and yourself, how does that excite you? This new tournament.
Well, it does excite me a lot because there's lots of cricket on, and you can sort of pick and choose a little bit and have a little bit of, you don't always have to rely just going to the RPL every year and, obviously giving up New Zealand cricket 3 or 4 years ago. It was, I need to go to 1 or 2, 3 tournaments. But now there's so many tournaments on offer. It does take its toll mentally and physically when you're on the road for long periods of time. But, very fortunate now the Heat have got my family over here and, looked after us really well within the 24 hours we've been here. So, yeah, there's lots of cricket on the go, and hopefully, we can just go from tournament to tournament. And like I said, you can't just promise runs, but offer to the environment where you're going.
Colin, you said you've got family here too. That was something that your Brisbane ties are, firmly established in the 24 years you've been here. But yeah, family here for your wife, that's right.
Yeah, and myself, I've got my brother that lives up in Brackenridge, and Teresa's mom lives and sister live. Not exactly sure where they live, but they're close. They're very close. I know they're there at the moment. So I'll pop in on the way down to Goldie and see them for lunch, and then I'll head over to the game.
Just playing all those tournaments, financially it must make you feel more secure as well. Can you talk to us about how important that is for cricketers having that opportunity and the financial support?
Yeah, it's massive. I think it's something that you play cricket in New Zealand and around, even here in Australia, and you get your contract. But it was tough for me in terms of not getting a contract back home, and then to get picked up around the world and play and not having to worry too much about it financially. You go and you just play with absolute freedom, and it helps your cricket along the way too. And it's great that we can try and set up the family a little bit too. It goes a long way. It's not something that we can do for an extended long period of time. Sort of at the age that I am now, it's like probably one injury away, and then I've got to hang the boots up, sort of thing. So I think it's huge for the cricketers, especially guys that can't crack the international stage. You see guys like Livingston who got his opportunity to play for England by playing franchise cricket. So it can have that road to success for people as well.
Have you got another 14 ball 50 in you, mate?
Well, I hope so. I think the Gabba is a great place to bat. So I don't know. I'm not going to go out there thinking about it, but I'll go out there and play each ball as well as I can, and hopefully come close.
Have you spoken to Baz about his time here?
I haven't. He's been too busy selling the English to smack it in Test cricket like they do in T10 and T20. But I haven't had a chat to him for a little while, to be honest. So probably maybe a text message I can send him, in the near future.
Big influence on you, though. Sorry, you go.
I guess the thing that he showed is it's not often that a Kiwi can be loved in Brisbane, but he showed that it is possible.
Yeah, well, I was born in South Africa, so maybe that might help me. I don't know. Obviously us Kiwis and Aussies have I think it's a pretty good relationship. It's healthy, a bit of banter here and there, and I love banter, so I know I'm going to get plenty of it in the changing room, and I wouldn't expect anything less. Hopefully I can just go and do what I do best out on the field, and hopefully the crowd enjoys it.
Colin, first game in Cairns. You've been to Cairns before?
No, first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
First time. Well, I asked you about what conditions you expected. Really hot. Okay, it's Cairns.
All I know is it's going to be hot. Somebody told me it was going to be really hot. Yeah.
If you want to make friends in Australia, hosting a barbecue, eating Vegemite, supplying those sandwiches is also really good. Has anyone told you about that?
No. It would be hard to cook a barbecue at the hotel that I'm at, but hopefully maybe I'll rent somebody's place out for the day and then use their barbecue.
Awesome.
Good stuff. Thanks, Colin.
Cool. Cheers.
All
Thanks,
the best,
guys.
mate. Look forward to covering you.
Cheers. Thank you.
See ya.
Maybe sign some autographs, have a selfie with
Thanks, Stephen. I've just got to go.
Okay, Joel, thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
I think those boys are like, oh, who's that guy?
No, I told these boys, don't get them, Joel.